Hello and welcome. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to create a mod that puts the Copilot in the seat next to us, much the same as we did in part one. Only this time we're going to make it a mod that we can possibly switch on and switch off, either in Linker, or if you want to do it in the community folder, you can do the same thing by moving the mod outside of the community folder and putting it in when you want it. So with that, let's go and do it. So now, first thing we want to do is to go into the official folder and make a copy of the original Grand Caravan. So I'm going to go down here, let's select that, and let me go into this one marked official, and there we go, and there it is. So I just make a copy of this. Okay, now I'm going to put it in the linker folder. You could put it straight in the community folder if you wish, but let's go to the linker folder. Now mine is here, it's this one here. Okay, and I'm going to put it in this one, which is the tutorial assets. Okay, so we'll paste that. There we go. And let's just call it something different. We'll call it underscore Copilot mod. Okay, so that's fine. Now what we've got to do is we've got a lot of deleting to do. We've got to get rid of a lot of files that we don't need, and all we're keeping in this folder is the layout JSON and manifest. So the rest we can delete. So there we go, and delete those, and let's delete those. There we go. Now we drill down again into here, and go further, and let's get rid of some of the stuff in here. The only one we're keeping in here is this model folder, so everything else can go. So I'm going to select it all and delete it. There we go, and get rid of this one as well. We don't need that. Bin it. So now let's go into the model. Now what we need to do here is the same as we did originally in part one. We want to copy and paste the reference to the pilot from the interior LOD1 into the LOD0 down here. So I'm going to come here. That's it. Not open it up in that program. Let's open it up in the proper program, which is Notepad. Okay, there we go. And let's just search for it, find, and we've got it there, pilot one. So find next, there it is, down, it's down here. Let me get rid of that so that you can see it. It's down here, and so I'm taking it from just behind the curly bracket to the comma in front of translation. Okay, so let me copy that. Okay, I'll close that down, and we want to go to LOD0 here, and again edit in Notepad, and I'm going to want to find scene and find next. Let me find it. It's there, so I can get rid of that. Just bring that up there, and I want to put it between this curly bracket and the square bracket just before scene. So there we go, paste, and there it is. Okay, so that's good. And then what we did originally, we just added to these nodes here. So just follow the node, and we went to 104. So what we do here is just add another node, call it 105. Remember what I said, sometimes you get node references in the next few lines here. If you do, you must take it to the highest of the node. So whichever node is higher, either this one that we just worked on or later ones, make sure you take it to the highest node. So there we go, that's fine. I'm going to save that. Okay, and that's good. So let's close this down again, and we can get rid of a lot of things here. So we don't want anything really above load or LOD, not load, LOD 1 to 6. We don't need those. We're only affecting the basic LOD here. Same here, let's get rid of 1 to 6. Okay, and delete that. And there we have it. We want to keep the XMLs in there. We perhaps can check this to see that it only references within this folder. It doesn't go back to the original folder in the official. And we can see there's no path there. That means that it's only referencing the local folder. So yeah, take that down, take that out, and we're nearly there. There's not much else to do. We just go up here and we're going to our top folder here, and we want to change this layout to reference the new structure of the folders, because we've got rid of most of it. So I'm just going to go up one again, and I've got this layout generator, and I'm just going to copy and paste that inside here to make it easy. There we go. And all I do is grab the layout JSON, put it over that layout generator. It's done its thing, and everything is fine now. So what I need to do is go into Linker, make sure now that Linker can see this mod in this folder. So I'm going to open up Linker, which is down here. Hopefully it won't take too long to open. There it is. It's starting up, and hopefully it will load reasonably quickly. But there we go. So now here's that folder, this flight sim assets. It looks like there's something in there. Open it up, and it says, yep, ASMO Aircraft 208 Grand Caravan XC Copilot mod. So that mod is now on. I'm going to switch it off. Okay, now when we go into Microsoft Flight Sim, we should see that there's no pilot. And then what I'll do, I'll come back, switch it on, and you can see that hopefully there will be a pilot. So let's just load Flight Sim. So I want to go to in here, and let's load a Flight Sim, which is somewhere. I've got to find it because I'm in the way, and it's this one here. So here we are. We're on the tarmac at Manchester Airport. Let's have a look, see if we've got a co-pilot. No, we haven't. That's correct, because we haven't switched it on yet. If you have got a co-pilot, it may be you didn't go back and take out what you put in there on part 1 for the original mod. So if you, as I say, if you have got that, just go in and delete the reference to the node change and the pilot 1 in the original file in the official folder. Okay, but if you have done that, then you should be seeing no pilot at the moment. So what we want to do now then is to go back to Linker and switch it off, and then we're going to load up again. So let's do it in super quick time. So here we are back in Linker, and I'm going to switch the mod on, and let's go back and look at all that again. We're back on the tarmac at Manchester, and we just had the ATC there. Hopefully they're gone now. While we check whether we've got our co-pilot. Let's go the right way, and there we go. There she is in the seat next to us. So now we can see, using Linker, we can switch her in and out of the aircraft as to when we wish a co-pilot. if you're using the community folder, just move the mod outside of the community folder if you don't want a Copilot in the 209. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Okay, and it's better to do it that way. So let's just recap. We want to go into the official folder and we want to copy the original Grand Caravan folder. Then we want to paste that into either the linker folder or the community folder, remembering to rename it. Now go into that folder and you want to delete everything in there apart from the SimObjects folder and the layout JSON and the manifest JSON. Now drill down and you want to go into the folder that contains the model folder, the texture folder and such. Now delete everything there except the model folder. Now going into the model folder, you want to open up in Notepad the one marked interior underscore LOD1. You want to search and find the statement that talks about the pilot underscore one. Copy that statement, and then you want to open up the one that just says Grand Caravan underscore X LOD 00. Go into there, search for the scene, then you want to paste that statement in between the curly bracket and the square bracket that's in front of scenes. Then once you've done that, go to the nodes, look for the highest node, which in our case was 104, and then you want to add another node. Now once you've done that, you need to go back. You might want to check whether the config file in the models makes reference to the original folder, i.e. the one in the official folder. If it doesn't, it's all okay. Delete LOD 1 to 6 of the interior files and 1 to 6 of the ordinary file. You can then move on up, go to the layout folder. Now here you want to have access to the program MSFS layout generator. Now if you copy it and put it in that folder, then you can just drag the layout JSON over the top of it, and it will then restructure all of the references, so you're only left with the small amount of files that are in that folder. And then once you've done that, go into Linker and you'll see a reference now to the file that you created. With that, you make sure it's on. It's there's a tick box. It's green for on, red for off. Okay, and then you should, when you go into Microsoft Flight Sim, you should see a Copilot in the seat next to you. If you're not using Linker but using the community folder, if you want to switch that on and off, just take that mod out of the community folder when you don't want it and then put it back in when you do. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So with that, I'll say cheerio and we'll see you in the next video.